Hello, hello. Wraith, if I call that number, will I receive banana? Also, can I swap lanes with anyone?
I know you fear your brothers and sisters in the Baxter Society turning on you. But if you complete the ritual, I can ensure that never happens.
Knife out! They're gonna bleed. Let's play.
Well done, Lady Geist.
Throne blades. There they are! Softening them up. I see you. Guess the rumors about Kelvin being a tough guy are unfounded. Die, damn you! Should hit up the storm.
You're looking to survive. You came to the right place.
I'll run through them. Blades out. Bleed. Let's play.
It's brutal out there, huh?
Bleed. Catch. Taking him. No one gets the drop
Yeah,
on
that was
me.
definitely ballsy.
Thrown blades.
I think you mean cognitive behavioral.
Today, you're making history.
Blades out. Knife out.
I see Holiday.
Nick, lead. Blades out. Thrown blades.
They will curse your name, Vindicta.
I see you. Sneaking 'em.
For you!
Lay down.
There they are!
That felt me, right?
You can't hide forever.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Sneaking 'em.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
I see you. Softening 'em up. Let's play.
May your blades continue to strike true, Shiv.
Now, I don't go selling these to just anyone.
Headed to yellow.
They're gonna feel it. Slice and dice.
Thanks, Race.
Lead.
Heading to green.
Good work, Wraith.
Magician's going to blue.
Lead. Sneaking 'em. Showtime. Let's play.
Our yellow guardian has been destroyed.
Hope I got this position right.
waiting to be claimed. Our blue guardian has been defeated.
I see the enemy.
He's on green.
You okay, Race? I said they were following you.
Kelvin is nearest on green, and Abram, or Holland.
Let me show y'all how it's done.
I can't stay.
Nice.
Two coming to bring careful. Three green.
Heading to Greenwich. Let me show you why I'm the law. A reversal of
Taking him. Catch.
Thanks, guys. You saved me.
Thanks for the help.
That was the plan, yeah. Definitely knew I was saving.
If you think this is impressive, wait until I get done.
Should have confirmed the rest of us back out there.
I'll die getting this shrine.
Do we want this urn?
Headed to park.
They're on to.
Go in. Cut them up. No one stops me.
much all up. I don't know if we want to back out.
Pull back.
Good luck completing the ritual.
We just find Lash, kill him, take mid. That's GG.
I'm not backing down.
If we push up purple, or we just go in and...
That's how we get it done around here.
The Seven's not even here. We just end this.
Taking them.
This day will be remembered.
Game. Woo, good times.
Your agency was taken from you, Shiv, but I can help you get it back. Summon me.
Yes. What's the plan?
Blades out. Good job, Vindicta. They're gonna bleed. No one stops me. Hope I didn't get blood in my hair. I'm gonna watch them bleed.
Things are only gonna get. Hope you win whatever fight you're about to start.
Taken. Knife out. Slice and dice. Where's the challenge?
Hayes is on the bridge!
Hayes is on the bridge.
Softening him up.
Locking down an area. No one hides from me.
Taken. They're gonna bleed. Go. I see the enemy.
Good luck not getting shot.
They were out of their league.
Crows are bad.
Blades out. to trifle with.
The end. Let's go. Let's play. Go, go, go. Catch. Didn't even miss a my hair.
Cut them down, Shiv.
I see Yamato.
I see Yamato.
Let's take out Yamato.
Try to keep up. I see you.
I see Yamato.
Knife out. Knife out.
Here I come.
I see Dynamo.
Who's next?
It's a pleasure watching you work, Seven.
Let's go. Catch.
Yellow needs your help.
Arrived.
Bleed.
They've taken our Yellow Guardian.
They almost had me.
I don't think so.
Is waiting to be claimed.
You have a good eye. They're gonna die slowly. Combat. Suffer. I'm not scared.
see haze.
They've taken our purple guardian.
I see dynamo!
Push purple.
Headed to purple.
Yep.
I like it.
Go in.
I see dynamo.
By the time they see me coming, it will be too late.
I see the enemy.
No rest for the wicked.
Careful, Shiv.
I see Yamato.
I see Abrams.
Throne blades.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Headed to yellow.
Headed to yellow.
Don't mind the blood on that. It's gently used.
I see haze. Very good.
Stick.
They really are rather pathetic, aren't they?
Let's play.
I see the enemy.
Headed to green.
Parry them.
The spirit urn is waiting to be cleared.
Softening them up.
Let's push yellow.
I like it.
Let's go.
Who's with?
Thanks for the help.
I see him burn it.
One more body for the pile.
Our purple walker is under attack.
Go in. Come back if you need anything else.
Our purple walker is under attack.
Pull back!
We're back up a little bit.
Yes!
Blades out. Strike swiftly.
Took out another one. Headed to York.
Let's begin. They're gonna bleed.
The Baxter Society was wise to visit.
Headed to Yellow. I see the sun, man.
Nice dice. Let's play.
Welcome to my world, boys and girls.
No one stops me.
We don't need to commit here too hard. Maybe we do mid here.
Very good. What's the plan?
Let's go mid.
Oh, we're just gonna win.
Very good. Let's go mid.
Pick them off one by one.
A little bit of the divine right here in your hot little hands.
Pull back.
Took them out together.
Ready to get pursued.
I knew destroyed the Guardian on Greenwich. Receive the blessing of the Amber. I knew the Amber Hand could count on you, Count. Leave. Our yellow walker is under attack.
This will go much easier if you just accept your fate.
You have honored our pact, and now we will reap the rewards.
Softening him up. Let's cut them up.
lesser man, I'd be dead. Blades out.
And one little bit of advice. Don't get caught.
I'm gonna find you. Catch. Blades out. Let's play.
Ready to get some airtime.
Try it. Take it easy. Staking 'em.
Good luck not getting shot.
Leave.
I know how to make it.
Catch. Blades.
Taken our purple guardian.
Let's go. Should keep quiet. Knife out. That's how we get it done around here. They're gonna bleed.
Wanna buy a mug to go with your gun?
I'll carve 'em. Don't for a second think you're better than me.
Setting up a bounce pad.
purple walker is under attack.
I see you.
Our purple walker is under attack.
My target.
Drone blades.
Picked up fast. You got lucky.
Where are you hiding? Let's go. Let's play. Knife out. Strike swiftly.
They've destroyed the Guardian on yellow.
Won't die.
Know it.
Mid-boss has arrived.
I got something for you.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
They're gonna bleed.
They've taken our green Guardian.
Blades out. They were out of their league. Sticking them.
My power is yours to wield.
Drone blades.
Our purple walker is under attack.
They took out Hayes.
Our purple. They've taken our purple walker.
If I'm out here,
is under attack.
Softening him up.
Pull back.
Our yellow walker is under attack. Our blue walker. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Let's take that holiday.
Green walker is under attack.
Knife out.
They destroyed the walker on blue. Green walker is under attack.
On the 23rd of October, I discovered something that's probably changed my life. It resulted in me posting this video that went on to get over 4.5 million views. But what most people don't see about this video is if we come into the analytics, look at the view graph here. At the beginning of this video's lifespan, you can see that it got basically no views. It was dead in the water. But then something happened here and we went from 11,000 views to over 1 million views in just a couple of weeks. And today I want to talk about what caused this inflection point again. Because, and this is going to sound crazy, but I believe this inflection point could not have happened without the 2-minute hack I'm going to show you. And granted, this is an extreme case, but I've since used this hack on multiple other videos that went on to get hundreds of thousands of views, both on large channels, but also really small channels that have just started. So let me show you how it works. And to do that, we need to go back to the 28th of August, 2022. Now this is around a time that I was growing the YouTube channel you're watching right now. I kept getting these comments from people being like, you suck, why don't your own videos get views, how come your channel isn't growing? And to be fair, these are reasonable comments. All they see is this small YouTube education channel that doesn't seem to be getting millions of views, and so they're calling that out. And even though I have a lot of confidence in what I talk about because I've used it on other channels, it kind of hurt my ego a bit, not gonna lie. But eventually got to the point where there were so many of these comments that it was like really frustrating. And I set out to create a viral video on this channel to prove all the haters wrong. So I researched the video idea, researched trends, blah, 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 blah. I have a whole video of what I did that I'll link at the end of this one if you want to watch. But long story short, I landed on creating a video about how Mr. Beast was a YouTube genius, which seems very cliche now, but back when this video was created, there were far less people talking about Mr. Beast. Now the hack I'm going to show you has nothing to do with the fact that I was creating a Mr. Beast video or the fact that I'm an education channel or whatever. This can work on any channel with any video, and I'll show you why in a sec. But anyway, I created this video, I posted it, and like you can see from this graph, just flat, just nothing. And I started questioning myself. I'm like, have I lost touch? Like what's going on? And so I jumped into this video's analytics to diagnose what the problem was. And when I did that, and I came down to my audience retention graph here, and that's when I noticed a big problem. See, your audience retention graph represents how long people are watching your video for. So what you ideally want to see is flat line, people not leaving the video, or at least as flat as you can possibly get it. Because that means a high percentage of people are actually watching the video. To oversimplify things makes the algorithm love that video and promote it to more people. But what I saw in this Mr. Beast video were two things. One, I saw some drop-offs kind of like the ones you can see in this example here at random points within the video. And also I saw a much steeper decline during the intro than I would have liked. And that means two things. One, my intro wasn't really engaging people. And two, there were certain clips or moments within this video that were triggering people and making them click off the video.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
And I remember being super bummed out because I'm like, man, we put all this effort into this video and these dub moments are killing my entire video. But then I remembered something. See, not long before that, YouTube had released the YouTube editor. If we come to the YouTube editor, it kind of looks like this. There's a feature in here called trim and cut. And if you click on this, there are a couple of things you can do. One, you can trim down your video by dragging this handle to cut off something from the intro or cut off something from the outro. Or you can come and click on new cut, which will add like a cut within the video like this, and you can drag these handles to cut out a certain portion within the video. And so I came in here and trimmed off the intro, and then also the clips within the video that people didn't seem to resonate with, I cut them out as well. Then I hit save on my video, and all of this probably took me 2 or 3 minutes to do. But what happened was amazing. My retention got better, and eventually YouTube found the right audience for my video, and because of my higher retention, it had enough confidence in my video to push it out to literally over 1 million people in the course of a few weeks. And I really believe that if it wasn't for me cutting out those friction points, this would never have happened, and those hater comments would still haunt my dreams to this day. And now I've done this to multiple videos across my channel. I would say about 30% of my most successful videos I've done this exact process to, and it's improved their retention, got them hundreds of thousands, some even millions of views, but wouldn't have happened without this 2-minute hack. So if you have a decent video, but when you check your retention, you see a couple of posts that are really hurting your retention, go into the editor, cut them out. And hey, if your video really is as good as you think it is, best case scenario, something crazy like this might happen. And if you want help making sure your video is good in the first place, click the video on screen to see exactly how I made this video that I'm showing you right now, and coming up with the idea, the title, the thumbnail, etc. so you can give your next video the best possible chance of blowing up. Check it out. Small channels. If you're not getting views, there are 6 things you need to do right now. I know because when I first started, I posted 65 different videos over the course of an entire year, and my channel was about as dead as At the end of that year, I only had 150 subscribers, which was incredibly frustrating, but then something clicked, and I went from getting 15 subscribers a month to 1,500 subscribers every single month in the space of just 6 weeks. And the only difference between here and here, aside from trying myself to sleep every night, was I started focusing 100% of my efforts on just these 6 things. And that experience taught me a really valuable lesson. Success doesn't have to do with time or effort or money or luck. It's more about where you allocate your time and resources. You want to obsessively prioritize the small handful of high leverage tasks that get you 80% of the results for 20% again. And my hope is that the newly improved and updated method I want to share today will help you. And this might sound arrogant, but from the thousands of people I've worked with and multiple channels I've had, I've never come across a channel that's doing all 6 of these things, yet isn't getting at least a couple million views. So if you want to blow up your channel, the first step is just commit to this method. Watch this video as many times as it takes you to fully internalize all these points, and then just take action on them and ignore everything else, ignore the noise. But anyway, enough talk, let's get into this and start our breakdown on the 6th most important step. I want to teach you about the power of this number. 77. See, there's a book called Art and Fear, and in the book there's a famous experiment. This teacher taught pottery. She had a class of multiple students, and she decided to split this class into 2. And she went to the first group. She's like, hey, your job by the end of semester is to create the perfect clay pot. Got it? And they're like, yep. And then she goes to the other group, and she's like, your job is to create as many clay pots as possible by the end of semester. So they go away, there's the quality group and the quantity group. Time passes, they work on their assignments, end of semester rolls around, they submit all their work. And what's really interesting is when the teacher is reviewing all of their clay pots, she finds that the best quality clay pot actually came from the group that was tasked with creating the high quantity of clay pots. How could this happen? Well, when you think about it, it actually makes sense. The way you get better at something is by practicing. And essentially the quantity group just created so many clay pots, got so much practice in, that eventually they were creating near perfect clay pots. And I think this is such an interesting analogy to apply to so many things in life, but also YouTube. See, on YouTube, I believe that quality does beat quantity, but quality comes from quantity ultimately. The more videos you create, the more practice you get at making thumbnails, editing videos, talking to camera, and also the more opportunities you have to be discovered. And that brings us back to this number, 77. See, I did a study of over 4,470 YouTube channels with 1,000 subs. We looked at channels primarily posting long-form videos, and what I found was that on average, these channels had posted 77 long-form videos, i.e. it takes an average of 77 long-form videos to reach the first 1,000 subscribers, which is an important milestone for most people because you need at least 1,000 to get monetized. If we use both our common sense and look at the objective data here, clearly creating videos frequently is a very significant and important step to growing a new YouTube channel. And that's why it's the 6th most important step in this method. On top of helping you become a better creator though, the more videos you post, the more opportunities you have to be discovered. So if you post, say, 1 video a month, by the end of a year, you will have 12 videos, i.e. 12 opportunities to be discovered. If you post 2 videos a week, by the end of the year, you're gonna have 104 opportunities to be discovered, which is a hell of a lot more than 12. And I think this is important because a lot of people think that channels just grow linearly. Like there's a linear relationship between like how many videos you post and how many views you get. But normally in my experience, it doesn't work like that. You'll post a bunch of videos and eventually one will hit and get significantly more views than the rest and feed all of your other videos. And especially if you're a beginner, it might be hard to know which one of your videos is going to be that viral big hitter for you. And so if you're only giving yourself 12 shots at that viral big hitter every year compared to say 104, statistically, it would seem it's going to take you longer to find that video that clicks and be successful. So for me, when it comes to concrete advice, and I know there are edge cases here, but in general, as a small creator, I would recommend posting 1 to 2 times per week. That's long form videos. At bare minimum, post 1 video every 2 weeks. As a shorts creator, I would recommend bare minimum 3 shorts a week, or ideally once every single day. I do get messages though, pushback from people when I say that. Like I had an animation creator once come to me and be like, Marcus, I post videos once every 1 to 2 months because I create in-depth animations. It takes me 1 to 2 months to create these animations, and without an expensive team, I wouldn't be able to ramp up my production any faster. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But you're giving yourself 6 opportunities each year to be discovered, because you can only put out about 6 videos a year. Unless you're incredibly certain that one of those 6 videos is bound to go viral, I don't like the results. And so what I recommended to him was be a bit more open-minded. Think about other types of animation-related content you can create. Maybe it's behind the scenes videos showing how you're creating your in-depth animations. Maybe it's tutorial videos showing how you create your animations. Maybe you throw in animation challenges where you spend, several hours to animate a certain story, and the purpose of it is a time constraint challenge, so it can't possibly take you very long to create. Maybe you find a way to create lower effort animation videos to just focus on refining your storytelling, and then when one of those low effort animations blows up, then you put in the months to turn it into a high production animation. Like, the options are endless. But you get the idea. I really like the quote, "Stay true to the vision, but be open to how it plays out." Cool. This guy wants to be an animation creator, but maybe posting 6 times a year in the beginning is not the best way to get your channel off the ground. So be a bit more flexible with the type of content you create so you can be more frequent. And then as you build up that experience and traction, then you can start focusing on quality over quantity. And so that brings us to our next point on the method. Let's do a thought experiment. I want you to think about your favorite YouTuber. Have you got them in mind? So for me, someone I'm enjoying watching is Alex Hormozi. Now, if you were to ask me, why do you like Alex Hormozi, I could probably come up with a couple of reasons. See, the first one is he doesn't sell an online course. And so that, I feel like, increases my trust in him that he's sharing unfiltered information because there is no paywall for his information to hide behind. He's also a philosopher. He doesn't just talk about business, he talks about life and psychology and how those things interact with business. And I could continue fangirling over this beautiful bearded man, but you get the idea. The reason I share these things is I wanted to introduce you to a concept called X factors. These different points I just mentioned are some of Alex Hormozi's X factors, i.e. the unique blend of traits, skills, or characteristics that make him someone I want to watch over everyone else. And chances are, if you bring your favorite creator to the forefront of your mind, if I was to ask you, why do you like this person, you'd probably come up with X factors. And so now here's my question to you. What are your X factors as a YouTuber? Do you have a unique standout quality or combination of qualities that give viewers a reason to choose you over watching one of your competitors? Now, if not, that's okay. You're just like me when I first started. But that's probably one of the reasons why you're not getting as many views or loyal followers as you would like. Now, finding your X factors can be challenging. I think everyone does it a different way, but what I can do is maybe share how I found mine. What I did was think about the unique traits I had and the value that I wanted to provide to my audience. So for example, an obvious one, my original gaming channel that I talked to you about earlier, it was a comedic channel. The goal was to make people laugh. And so a reason someone might want to follow my channel over someone else's channel is my channel is the funniest. Right? So the value I wanted to bring was humor. Then once I'd figured out, I then consciously leaned into that and tried to exaggerate that. So instead of just trying to be funny, I tried to be more hilarious than everyone else in my space. I thought about it as almost as like an objective statistic. Like, I wanted to have the highest laugh rate per minute of any YouTube video in my space. Another thing I wanted to do was be unique. See, there are a lot of channels out there that were just sort of repurposing very common memes. And so I decided to try and lean into that value, which I did by basically creating my own memes. I would find clips and photos that weren't really that popular, but that I found really funny, and just invent memes to share in the videos. Most of them pretty horrendous, but I think people started to appreciate that I added something new to the meme space. Another characteristic I had was I'm Australian, and for some reason, British and American people see Australians as sort of like novel, wild men who live in this upside down country. And so basically I just played into that. I exaggerated the Australian qualities I have, used slang, talked a bit more bogan, etc. And that was something that people appreciated and found novel and set me apart. So maybe something you could do is think about the value you want to bring on your channel and the characteristics you have, then pick out the ones that you think viewers would most care about, and then intentionally lean into those and exaggerate them. Because while developing X factors probably isn't going to help you get a lot more views, for example, like some of the other points later in this video will, but it is going to help you retain those viewers and turn those views into loyal subscribers when you do get them. Obviously, just putting out frequent videos and having X factors isn't going to be enough to be highly successful on YouTube though. And so that brings us to the next point on the method. See, back in the day, there was a YouTuber I really liked. He had some X factors that drew him to me. First, he was a very relatable character. I felt like I could resonate deeply with him. And I won't share who he is because I'm about to talk shit about him, but take that with what you will. He also had this witty British sense of humor that I personally got addicted to. British? He made videos interacting with and pranking his family. He played all these unique games. Oh, and side note, I didn't spell family with 2 M's. The lighting's just a bit weird, so yeah, don't worry about that. But anyway, I would religiously watch this guy's videos, but then one day it was like a shift. He stopped being relatable and he tried to be like this cool persona. He stopped having the same sort of goofy British sense of humor. He stopped making videos with his family. He stopped playing those random games. And I ended up finding myself just being drawn to other creators because this old guy, I felt like I could go to his channel now and I didn't know whether I was going to like what I saw. I felt like I couldn't rely on or trust him to be the person I knew him to be. Now you might have heard me said the word consistent there, and you've probably heard a lot of YouTube experts rave on about how consistency is important. For some reason, consistency has become this word that everyone just equates with frequency, which we talked about earlier, but they're